Carly and Valentin, knocking the boots. Hey, what's up, my JH peeps? This is just a reaction to a few things that happened on yesterday and today's episodes. Um, I watched yesterday's this morning. I was in the office. I usually work from home. If you didn't know, I usually work from home, but I went to the office and I came home. Missed like the first 20-25 minutes of the show, and then I watched the rest of it, and then I watched full episode this morning, and then I watched today's live. So I wasn't listening too deep to take notes to really give you a good review. So I feel like I've been doing pretty good this week, so I didn't want to mess it up with this one. But anyways, yeah, I've been wanting Carly and Valentine to get it on, or Molly would say, passionately hugging. So to actually see it happen, I was like, wait, what? Hold on, what? I totally stopped what I was doing um to watch that. So. But it all started because, Josslyn saw in a Wednesday's episode. I did do a review Wednesday. So if you haven't checked it out, check that out. I'll link it at the end of the video. But yeah, so Josslyn found Valentine at the end of the episode. Well, she didn't know it was Valentine, but once he turned around on Thursday, she knew it was Valentine, and yeah, I thought she might have was shoot him or something, but I was like, no, she just whooped his ass. Like, damn girl, Valentine wasn't gonna fight you, but yeah, luckily Carly showed up, or yeah, who knows what happened to Valentine. Well, she looks like she was gonna turn him in because she tied his hands behind his back, but you know, who would know what she would have done. Again, maybe like knock him out, knock him out and drag him out of the basement. I'm like, hey girl, that could be your future stepdaddy. Be nice. Look, I don't think I'll go that far, but yeah, because when I came home yesterday, I didn't see any of that. I just saw Carly and Josslyn arguing in the kitchen, and I was like, oh wow, so now Josslyn knows that Carly knows that she's in the WSB. Okay, so I totally missed that part. But I watched it this morning. And I was like, oh, so this is how this fight started. So Carly saved her man and then argued with her daughter. So Jocelyn told her about finding out that oh, dude killed Dax. Oh Lord, I know. Cyrus. Oh Lord, I almost forgot his name. Lord Cyrus, the dude that made me. Sometimes I liked him, sometimes I didn't like him. But yeah, that she killed Dex. But it wasn't just that. It was more so she wants to take down Sunny and Jason for all the bad things that they done. And I'm like, she's like, you wanted me to love Sunny, blah blah blah. You didn't have to like Sunny. You could have gone down the Rachel Black things and drove Sunny away years ago. Yeah, Rachel Black on Days of Our Lives. If you don't watch her, the little demon child. She just cock blocking her dad all the way to Salem. I'm like, Josh, you could have did that, but then again, Rachel's doing it now. Jocelyn, that was years ago when Jocelyn was a kid, but anyways, and so Carly's just all hurt and stuff. She's like, I just want to protect you. Look at Anna. Look what she's going through. WSB is just a horrible thing. And Joss is like, Sunny's life is horrible. That's why I'm Morgan. Michael almost burnt up. And didn't Michael get shot too? If I remember right, that's back when redheaded Chucky Michael, as some people called him, was playing Michael. He was a good little actor though. He was a good like actor. I think he got shot, if I'm not mistaken, and he was in like a coma or something. But that was before Jocelyn was born, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think Chad was playing Michael by then. Him or oh, what's that other Garrett, the other guy, the blonde headed guy. I think he was playing when she started. Anyways, I'm getting like totally off track. But yeah, Jocelyn just said basically, yeah, so get rid of Valentine or she's gonna turn him in and her mama in. It's like, damn, Jocelyn just she's just say, talking about treason and stuff. I'm like, you just like a total betrayer and stuff. Lordy. And then Joss goes over and yells at Jason for telling Carly. I'm like, are you surprised? Jason don't keep shit from Carly. I'm surprised he waited as long as he did to tell her. It was like what, 2, 3 weeks after they came back that he told her. Oh Lordy. But she didn't tell Jason that she wanted to bring him down. Hmm. Interesting. But anyways, Carly and Valentin. Valentin was, packing his little bag and was gonna skip town, but Carly didn't want him to go. She wanted him to stay and, fight together and take down Brennan and stuff. And Valentin didn't want to put her in any danger or, cause any more rifts between her and Josslyn. But then, you know, Carly just stared at him and just kissed him. And I was like, and then next thing you know, they were kissing each other again, and then they're in the bed, and they had the sideways camera, just like Carly's shirt's unbuttoned. And then she had like a little blazer on that's unbuttoned. You can see her little lacy bra. So she was ready for this. She was ready for this. She had the lacy. Oh lordy, and Valentin was all kissing on the tatas, and he looked like he was going down south. Cause you remember a few years ago, the first night that he spent with Anna, the next morning, he was he was he went down to Anna's buffet. Let me stop. But yeah, he let me stop. Um So maybe Carly's gonna get the same thing, but I'm okay. If you know me, I'm a big Valentine and Anna fan. So what he has with Carly, temporary before he goes and saves Anna. Now that I think about it, I don't even think Valentine knows what's going on with Anna, which is crazy because you think that Carly would tell him. But then again, if he knew about that, he would definitely find a way to sneak out of the country to go see Anna. But we shall see. But yeah, that was the big thing. Yeah, "Knockin' the Boots" by H Town. If you never heard that song, it's a R&B song from the '90s that I shouldn't have enjoyed listening to because in the '90s I was a child. I didn't know what "knocking the boots" meant. Going back and listening to it, a lot of songs that I grew up listening to, I'm like, how did I get away with listening to this? And I used to sing those words. But whew, that was a beautiful cliffhanger. 'Cause it's just me, or has a lot of JH's Fridays episodes just been like blah. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, yeah. And then, this Friday I was like, today's episode, like top to bottom, was just awesome. With, of course, Valentine and Carly, but I had a little Jason and Brett, but Josslyn interrupted that. I'm like, girl, go somewhere. Ugh, Lordy. And then we got Brennan back, like nobody wants his ass. But Britt told him, that Cullum has been betraying him. He's been involved with Sidwell all this time, so he called up the chick at the WSB and to get all of Cullum's travel arrangements, but for the last 3 years. Yeah. Oh yeah, she said that Cullum used to come down to the Five Poppies a lot. So I was like, oh damn. British just pissed off and still over Delia up short. But she was just talking to Jason and Josslyn's annoying ass on busted in. So all of that, maybe Britt wanted a little something something from Jason. She wanted to knock the boots for Jason to Josslyn. But so all that anger, oh plus Brennan calling her in, like just like summoning to her like she's something. Lordy. Or it might be that time of the month. Never know. Then again, it's the bridge. Does she really need an excuse to be bridgy? No, she don't. So, I don't know. I think that Brennan's gonna die. I don't know if this is a spoiler or just a um speculation, is that there are gonna be two deaths before the summer, or one's supposed to be around springtime and then one like early summer or something. within the next few months, two people are supposed to die. I think Brennan's one of them. If he's digging in with Cullum, I could definitely see Cullum or Brennan killing them. And also, I heard that the actress that plays Josslyn Eden, she did not renew her contract. So I don't know if Josslyn would die or she would be presumed dead or something. But yeah, I don't think they should kill her because I don't think they're going to just let her stay dead. They'll bring her back, and we don't need any more Back to the Dead storylines. And I don't think that I wouldn't want to recast. I'm not against recasting, but this is a good opportunity to rest the character Jocelyn. She's been very up in everybody's face and all this stuff for many years now. So I think they should take this opportunity to rest the character for at least a year. And then if Eden doesn't want to come back, then find somebody for the recast. But yeah, I think that would be really good. Especially since she's so hell bent on taking down Sunny and Jason, that's just gonna go around in circles because we know they're not gonna go down. But then again, Jason, Steve Burton is about to take his break, but I don't know. A lot of stuff up in the air about all this, but I think definitely spring means General Hospital is gonna be hella crazy. That's for sure. A lot of ways that a lot of stuff can go. But Liesel is gone. She's going to some conference in was it Gettysburg? Sounds like Nina might have set that up. Wait, she was talking to Nathan. I was like, hey, yeah, maybe somebody might have did something. But yeah, Liesel is a big old Maxie fan. She wants Nathan to work things out with Maxie. She's like, Lula Spencer. Dr. O does not want, and she's like, basically, honey, no, that is the wrong blonde. Go back to your wife. But yeah, Lulu told Maxie about her and Nathan being involved, whatever that's supposed to mean. And Maxie's like, yeah, explain this to me. She's like, so when I was fighting for my life, you were making out with my husband. She's like, I felt there was something off when I first saw him. So she's picked Spinelli. And so Lulu even asked her, it was like, do you regret your decision? And the way Maxie was looking. So it makes me wonder, will Maxie revert back to Maxie? The real Maxie? This Maxie's been really soft. So we'll see where, will she be like, because she told Lulu, it's like, I want Nathan to move on with his life, but not with you. So what will Maxie do? Will she interfere and try to ruin things with them or tell Nathan she wants him back? I don't know, but if she's supposed to be with Spinelli and it's just supposed to be a storyline between them, I think Spinelli should actually be on TV. So I'm like, he's rarely on TV, so I don't know why they will allow Maxie to be with him if he's not going to be a regular on the show. But I don't know. But I think that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. But I was wondering if Liesel, she's going to this conference that Nina set up, or is she like gonna be involved with Anna stuff? I don't know. But Anna's not in Gettysburg. I don't know. But what do you think about Carly and Valentin knocking the and the rest of the show? Looks like Sidwell's gonna be in Willow's face on Monday, telling him like, I'm the reason why you're here, why you're in this place. So, mm, but Willow girl, yeah, you can mess with Drew all you want to, but I want to mess with Sidwell. That dude's got Sunny on the hook, so be careful. Not that I care. But I'm gonna shut up. Thank you for watching, and let me comments about everything about General Hospital and what I said. And hit the like button and subscribe for more German Hospital reviews, videos, reactions, blah blah. And if you enjoyed the other four soaps, check those out. Check those videos out as well. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. Bye.